If you're trying to create content that speaks directly to your ideal customer, but you keep forgetting to keep them top of mind when you create your content, then you're going to love this video because I'm going to show you how to create a visual representation of your audience avatar so that you can instantly connect with them, remember everything about them, and create content specifically for them. Hi ladies, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Abigail. I'm one of the creators of the CAF-Innate Academy, a coffee-themed learning hub and community for time and cash-strapped self-employed women over 40. Our CAF-Innate recipe helps them become online business owners with independence and freedom without social media. Like a good cup of coffee that gives you a great buzz without the jitters. So if that appeals to you, make sure you subscribe to our channel, hit that like button on this video, and consider sharing it with a friend with similar online ambitions. At the end of this video, I'm going to share with you the first ingredient of the recipe you need to brew your own online confidence. You're probably a coach or a consultant and you've realized that you need to get serious about creating content in order to attract more clients. But although you've done the work of clarifying your audience avatar or buyer persona, you keep forgetting them when you sit down to write your blog post or script your video. This usually results in vague content pieces that are too generalized to have any impact on those you're trying to reach or anyone else who happens to discover your content. I know that all you really care about is getting more clients and making more impact. You really don't want to be spending all your time creating online content, especially when you don't see any return on your efforts. In this video, you're going to learn how to create little digital avatars to visually represent your ideal clients so that you connect with them more deeply when you create your content. If you're like me and you're a visual learner and you have a bad memory, you've probably tried all the analytical avatar approaches before, but somehow you can't get all that information to stick in your mind when you create your content. In the end, you resort to thumb-sucking what you think your audience wants to hear from you, and you hope for the best. Honestly though, if you keep on with the strategy, over time your content will become more and more generic and less valuable. So it's important to keep yourself in the correct lane when it comes to creating content for a definite audience. And having a tangible, physical reminder would trigger all the information you know about this particular individual so you can tailor make your content just for them. I know that you're probably not a graphic designer and you probably don't consider yourself creative enough to come up with a graphical representation of your ideal customer. But don't worry, I'm going to share some free, fun, and easy tools you can use to create your digital avatar. And having these to hand every time you write your blog post or video script, you can make actual eye contact with the person you're writing for. I've done some digging around on the internet and I'm going to share 3 free tools you can use to create your digital avatar. I'm going to show you how to create them, I'll tell you which ones are my favorite, and I'll show you how I use them. When you make the time to put in the effort to visually represent your audience avatar or ideal buyer persona, you'll feel more confident in the content you create because you'll start creating for a specific person who you deeply understand, and as a result you'll be speaking to the group of people who resonate with what you've shared. Creating content without a specific person in mind is like playing darts with a blindfold on and relying on luck or hope to hit the board. Personally, I found this physical memory jogger so helpful when creating content because it reminds me who I'm talking about. I can give her a name, I can give her a backstory, and much like in real life, when you know someone's face, everything you know about them becomes easier to access in your memory banks. At least that's how I experience it. Also, it's fun to legitimately create a little character and decide on the hair color, glasses, and outfit choices. If you want to learn more about what the #1 rule is for creating content, then make sure you watch this video where I share how you can get your audience buying from you. And if you want to go deeper into getting to know your audience so that you can create their backstory before you create their digital avatar, then check out our Audience Audit workshop where you'll learn how to define your audience avatar, where to find out what they want you to create, and what they experience at every step of their journey with you, from being a complete stranger to being an advocate for your work. Check out CAF-Innate.com/workshop for the replay of that workshop and all future live online workshops. And speaking of customer journeys, check out this video where Tiffany explains more about what a customer journey is. So grab a coffee and let's get creating. So let's jump into it. I'm going to show you 4 options that you have available to you that are free and you can create your characters for your avatars. So the first one is avatarmaker.com. As you can see, it is a free program. The common factor between all of these programs that I'm going to share you is that the principles are very similar in terms of how you design your avatar. So it simply starts with, on this particular one, choosing your gender, so male versus female, choose your gender, and then you'll see that along the top we have these different styles of avatars. So if you click on them, you'll see how they change, and you can decide based on your own preference which style of avatar you would want to go with. And then this is where you do your designing. So first of all, you would choose your face shape, and then along the top you can see the items in terms of the more specific traits. So nose, mouth, ear size, eye shape, the iris. Here you can choose your eye color. Let's go yellow eyes. Choose the shape, the different features. Going all the way through to eyebrows, glasses, hairstyle, outfit, and then backgrounds. So that same principle applies across all of the platforms that I'm going to show you today. What you're also able to do, as you can see here, so if we go, for instance, back to our eyes and we choose a different kind of eye, perhaps that one. No, it's a bit scary. Let's go with that one. Here you can see you've got different options at the bottom where you can move the person left or right, move them up or down, zoom in closer or zoom out further away. You can tilt their head ever so slightly if you wanted to. And then with regard to the eyes, you can lift the eyes up or move them down, bring them closer together, further apart, increase the size. So you can see that you've got a few options. It's a very basic, very simple interface that we've got on this particular one. Very intuitive, but ultimately you can design your avatar according to how you picture them, whatever makes sense for you and how you choose to design your avatars. And then once you are done, you can download in PNG format or SVG, whichever is best for you. So that's the avatarmaker.com. Then the next one along is doppelme.com. Similar approach, except obviously the design of the avatar is slightly different. So you simply click make your first avatar. And again, you're going to choose male versus female. You can choose your skin color, depending on who your audience is and what the eye color should be. You can choose any. Let's get a bit less scary and maybe make it a bit darker. There we go. And then go on through the same traits, physical traits as we saw in the previous one. Decide on their hair, decide on their eyewear, decide on accessories. And then here they've got the option where you can choose the color as well. So let's go back to here and just change her hair color. Although I do like the gray, I must say. But let's just have a look-see. There you go. So yeah, you go through all of the different features or traits, and then decide where you want this person to be standing. And then once you're done, click I'm done, and then you're going to be prompted to create an account, and then you'll be able to download it. Then we're going to head on to the last two, and the last two are really my favorites, just in terms of the kind of look and feel of the avatars or the graphics, but it's just a personal preference. I'm going to go with Bitmoji first, so it's bitmoji.com, and you'll be prompted to create an account. And when you have your account created, then you can come in and edit your Bitmoji. There is also a phone app that you can download, and then you're able to access your Bitmoji for your messages like you would an emoji. The downfall of Bitmoji in the context of how we are using it for creating our avatars for our audience is that you can only create one avatar at a time. So you would have to come in and edit them, create your avatar, download that one, and then come back and edit the same one to start from scratch with your next avatar. You'll see that the principles are the same. The graphics are better than the other two.
in my opinion. And you can, really go down to the specifics of how you want your avatar to look. You might recognize me. This is me, my avatar. So you could create your own if you wanted to, but for the purposes of this video, you would obviously be wanting to create the avatar for your audience. And I do want to draw your attention as you go through all of the different items here. It's very fun to dress them and do all the things and change the shoes and change the clothes and, give them different outfits. Oh, missing her pants. Let's go with that. Oh, I don't like that jacket. I want to take that jacket off. Oh, no pants. Let's put some pants back on. There you go. Okay, she's decent again. So you can see it's quite fun going through all of this. Don't spend too much time, you've got work to be doing, but it is fun to just imagine who your avatar is and what they might wear. You can see here as well that you've got color options, so you can change the color of the trousers. And you can really just spend an afternoon playing dress up. I do want to draw your attention to this hanger option here, because this is where you can choose already put together outfits. So they've chosen an entire outfit. So if you choose to go there, it will choose the pants and the top. And with some of them, if you choose an outfit and they have designed a background, then the background changes at the same time. You don't have control over what that background is based on the outfit that you've chosen. It's just a wait and see what comes with that particular outfit. So, and obviously you can see that it's all tied together with the clothing brands. So, this is cool because it does speak to who your audience is, and they would relate if they saw their little avatar wearing this outfit, and that they might shop at these exact places. That's how you would do that. So with Bitmoji, once you've gone through all of these items and you've chosen the final look, just click save. And then go to Bitmoji stickers, because then that is where you can now actually choose, give context. So the nature of Bitmoji is that you can send stickers in your messages on your phone. You can also download any of these. So if you click on one of the stickers, you can download that sticker, and then that is your physical, you save that somewhere or you print it out, and that is then your physical avatar. But say, for instance, you want to look for specific, context environments. You want to see your avatar with a particular background. And so use a keyword that relates to your particular avatar. So create. There we go. Create. All right. So here we go. We have a picture then and a version of our avatar busy creating. So if your avatar is an artist, if you're speaking to an artist, then you might like this particular setup and expression of your avatar in this context. So you would just download your sticker and save that somewhere that you're going to have handy for when you do create your content. By the way, what is cool about Bitmoji is that it is free. As I mentioned, it does have a phone app as well. The one thing I will just mention is I actually removed the app from my phone because I did see that when you give permission, then they have access to your information on your phone, and so you need to be comfortable with the app having access to info on your phone. Just read the fine print. And then the last one is Pixton app, so app.pixton.com. This is free for 7 days. So you can see here at the bottom, once you've signed up, you will get 1 week of access to the platform. And if you then go and upgrade, then it's $39 per month. So these are 2 characters that I've already created, and I've given them names and gone through the similar processes I've just shown you with all of the other platforms. Simply click the new character, and then you go through the whole menu item and you choose all the different character traits. What I particularly like about this Pixton platform is that you can see the full body. It's not just a face, so it's a full body. So for me, I prefer that, and you can download that as a PNG. And my approach is then to go to Canva and then choose your own background. So whether it is a textured background or it is some kind of an office or something like that, you can go and search under photos for office. There we go. And there's my avatar. So now I've got her in an environment that speaks to me. The photographer in me wants to blur this background, so have a little bit of depth of field. So I would go over here, click blur, and let's just blur it ever so slightly so that she pops off of the background, but we can still see that the background is an office environment. So that for me is cool. That gives me context as to who she is, where she works, where she would be consuming my content. And then let's make another one for my other avatar. So let's look for, this looks like a nice lounge that she might find herself in, and then go to my uploads and drop her in there. And let's just put her there. So, and then again, I'm going to blur that background ever so slightly so that there's a bit of separation between her and the background. Not too much, doesn't need to be there. Okay, so there you see I can use my two avatars and pop them into the context that is relevant to how I perceive them. So you can either download this and save it onto your phone and then have your phone on anytime you are writing for this particular avatar so that you're connecting with her directly, or print them out and have the printed version of them next to you while you are writing your content.
Just imagine if you start talking directly to the avatars you created. In 3 weeks from now, you could have a few pieces of content that keep more of your ideal clients visiting your blog or channel. In 6 months from now, you could have an entire series of content that your ideal client could binge watch and keep coming back for more. And in 12 months from now, you could have an entire course based on what you know your audience wants to buy because you've been so laser focused on them and their needs. And all while having your previous content sending a stream of warm leads who are eager to learn more directly to your course. How incredible would that feel? Here's the first ingredient of the recipe you need to brew your own online confidence. It's a free online quiz that will tell you your online confidence score. If you don't know where you are, you won't know where to go. So start by taking this 10-minute quiz and discover not only what your score is, but also where your online confidence levels are the lowest. Head to CAF-Innate.com/quiz. If you learned just one new thing, or if you've been reminded to prioritize one thing by watching this video, please show your appreciation by hitting that like button, subscribing to our channel, and sharing this video with a friend. It helps us help more people and shows us what content we should keep creating. Until next time, thanks for watching.